Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in if you're new to my channel, and for all the returning subscribers, welcome back to this video where I'm going to be talking to you about the red raspberry leaf tea and the benefits of red raspberry leaf tea, okay? I did go over this tea inside one of my previous videos, but I just skimmed over it really quickly, and I really felt like this tea needs its own video because of all the benefits it has to deal with female related issues and womb healing. I feel like it's really important to give this tea its own spotlight, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what red raspberry leaf tea has to teach us. Okay, so red raspberry leaf tea is a real powerful tea. This is the type of tea where it is overall amazing when it comes to female reproductive system, when it comes to women's issues and things of that nature, okay? And the actual origin of this tea and who really was known to use this tea were the Native Americans, okay? So the Native Americans would use red raspberry leaf tea whenever they were having complications with female related issues such as menstrual cramps and maybe excessive bleeding, to regulate your bleeding when you're on your menstrual cycle. And it was also used to help during labor, to make sure that the females would have a nice labor without many complications, okay? So you can imagine in today's age, we just go to the hospital and we just take whatever medicines it is that we have, because we use the hospital as a place of emergency that's going to assist us. But little do we know that there's actually some herbs that can help you during your pregnancy, towards the ending of your pregnancy, okay? And also during your labor, to help you actually have a more smoother labor process, okay? Now, if you're not pregnant, you can also benefit from this tea as well. So let me talk about the benefits that can benefit you, first of all, if you're just not pregnant, okay? So this tea, you can drink it any day, okay? You can drink it every day. You can drink 1 cup of tea a day, and it's not going to be excessive. It's not going to harm your body. It doesn't have many adverse reactions, okay? It's a strong, powerful tea, but it's very gentle and very much connected to feminine energy, all right? This tea helps work with ailments that are related to the root chakra area, which is going to be your genitals. It's going to be your vaginal wall. It's going to be your vaginal canal. And it also helps with issues related to your sacral chakra, okay, your second chakra, which is going to be related to your bodily functions within that area of your sacral chakra, okay? And that's going to be your lower intestines. That's going to be your larger intestines as well. It's going to be your colon. It's going to be your reproductive system if you're a female, and it's also definitely going to be healthy for your uterus and strengthening your uterus, okay? So this tea is extremely vital for you to drink if you have menstrual cramps that are insane, if you're having excess bleeding and you need to regulate your bleeding, okay, that you're having during your menstrual cycle. This tea can help assist you. Now, as some of you know, I am certified in a specific womb healing practice, and I did have to learn about the holistic way to heal your wombs and what herbs actually work best with womb healing. And red raspberry leaf tea is definitely one of those teas that come in a lot with womb healing. However, there's also different factors that can cause fibroids, that can cause heavy bleeding, that can cause all of these different things you may experience during menstruation, okay? And that has to do with your diet, making sure that you're eating enough vitamins, fruits and vegetables, making sure that you're drinking enough water, making sure that your stress levels are not extremely high, and making sure that you're not putting your actual body through too much stress, okay? Also, paying attention to the energies that you let go into your body, okay? So during sex and things of that nature has a big part to play with what's going on inside of your womb as well. What type of things are you letting inside of you on an energetic level, okay? So that is very, very important, with a lot of other factors. But I'll just stick to the topic of this video, which is going to be how red raspberry leaf tea can actually help you, all right? So this tea, not only does it help with regulating your blood flow, but it also helps to relieve your cramps, okay? Relieve pain in your cramps. And it helps for your menstrual cycle to actually come out better, for you to release the blood in a more smoothly way. Because what this leaf does, and what it was used for ancient times ago by Native Americans, and probably by other people as well, that's just not marked inside of the history books, okay? What it was used for is to actually strengthen your uterus. It's been proven that this herb goes straight to your uterus, and it makes it kind of slowly contract in a way you can't feel it when it's doing it, but it does something to your uterus where it exercises your uterus, in return strengthening your uterus. So as some of you may know, there are some exercises that you can do to strengthen your uterus. There's some floor exercises that you can do with your body weight. There's some stretches you can do in yoga that's going to strengthen your uterus. But this herb just does it with its compounds and its properties. So it's been placed into nature specifically for us females to take advantage of its beautiful blessings and benefits, okay? So as it's strengthening your uterus, what it's actually doing is it's preparing your body for that flow of blood. So that way you'll be able to adapt to the pain, and you'll be able to release the pain and relieve the pain even better. Your uterus won't be going through as much stress anymore in order for that blood to flow through, because your uterus is stronger, and because this leaf is actually activating the strength inside of your uterus. So the blood could come out a lot smoother, giving you a better experience for your menstrual cycle. And one of the things you want to do is right before your menstrual cycle, like 3 days before your menstrual cycle, it is very important to pay attention to the foods that you're eating, pay attention to the things that you're drinking, pay attention to what it is that you put inside of your body about 3 to 5 days before your period, okay? You can just write your period down. You have to stay in track with your period. If not, there's so many different apps. There's an app called Life, L-I-F-E. That app works good too on keeping track of your period. And there's so many other apps you can take a look at to keep track of your period, because it's really important to keep track of your period, okay? And your period, your cycle, your menstrual cycle. And basically, what this herb does is it literally makes it so that it is nourishing your body during that 3 to 5 days. Because during that 3 to 5 days, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough liquids. You do not want to dehydrate yourself. Otherwise, your period could actually really hurt more than it needed to, because your body's going to go through more stress if it feels like you're not ready to release an egg, okay? Because what's about to happen shortly after your period is, your ovaries is going to release an egg, okay? And it's going to feel more stressed out. Even if your environment and your life is stressed out, you'll notice that your period cramps are going to hurt more. If you sat around and only ate junk food the week of your period, you'll notice that your period cramps are going to hurt more. Even the texture of the blood that comes out is going to be more, and that's not going to be good because that has to pass through your uterus, so that's going to make it hurt even more, okay? Because you're now dealing with blood clots and things of that nature. So this is an overall package because it's going to tackle all of those issues and help aid those issues and heal any issues related to your womb and related to your reproductive system, okay? So it's absolutely very, very important. So now this tea is really good for pregnancy as well, because what this tea does, like I said, it really helps your uterus strengthen up, and it can actually shorten your labor time. So it can shorten your labor time because of how it helps your body deal with stress physically, and especially how it helps your uterus deal with stress physically, to the point where it can basically make it more easier and more make your body more prepared for labor, so that it in returns actually shortens your labor time and reduces it, okay? This is what it was used for ancient centuries ago by Native Americans too, okay? Until this day, it's still being used. So there's gotta be some beautiful benefits to it, all right? It can also help with any other types of complications that you may face during pregnancy, such as preeclampsia. It can help to relax your muscles more and just make things flow easily, okay? It can also help with any other type of complications you may experience during labor. Now, you always want to check in with your midwife, check in with your doctor, make sure you're not allergic to raspberries or red raspberry leaves before actually going ahead and drinking this substance, or drinking this this herb, and just make sure that it's safe for you to use it. Now, when it comes to using this tea during your pregnancy, you really want to make sure that you're not drinking this tea all throughout your pregnancy, okay? So you want to make sure that you're drinking it about 2 weeks before your pregnancy, because what this tea actually does is it can actually cause for you to have basically it calls for you to have like fake labor pains, okay, which does happen during people's pregnancies, especially if it's your first child. But it can cause for that to happen, and you don't want to deal with that during your entire pregnancy. So basically that's going to put you at risk if you actually drink this during your first or second trimester. However, with your third trimester, right 2 weeks before labor, midwives actually advise for females who are about to go into labor to drink this, so it can prepare their body to have labor, especially if it's your first child, and even if it's not your first child, okay? But you definitely do not want to drink this all throughout your pregnancy. And when you do decide to drink this, make sure that you're not doing 3 cups a day, anything like that. Just keep it at 1 cup a day. And as far as adverse reactions with this tea, there's not much adverse reactions, so there's a lot of benefits. There's more good than negatives with this tea, as long as you're using it right. And if you're not pregnant, you can really benefit from this tea and use this tea a lot, okay? So yes, that's going to be it for red raspberry leaf tea. It's great overall for your female reproductive system. It's really good for strengthening your uterus, whether you're about to go through labor or not, whether you're pregnant or not. It is good for you to strengthen your uterus so that your uterus can be able to go through its menstrual cycle smoothly, okay? Make sure that you drink on this tea 3 to 5 days before your menstrual cycle, every single day, and it's going to help for you to have a healthier menstrual cycle if you're also assisting the tea with good diet and good nutrition and water, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I really hope that you could benefit from this video, and I hope that you could learn something from this video. And let me know your experiences with red raspberry leaf tea. I would love to hear it. I always go through the comments, okay? So don't forget to hit that like button, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're liking watching this. And if you want more information about womb wellness and things of that nature, make sure you actually follow me on my Instagram page, my business Instagram page, which is Blooming Woman, okay? So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you all inside of the next video. Much love to you, and bye-bye.